Hello, my name is Iron and today I'm going to be doing a quick 5-minute review on The Division. Now, I have played about 40 hours of The Division at the moment. I've reached the end of the single player or the story mode, and I've done probably about 10 hours in the Dark Zone, so I have a pretty general idea of how the game plays and how the end game is. So, for The Division, the graphics are amazing. They're not as good as they were on the E3 demo that we saw a while ago. I never expected it to be that good because it did look extremely beautiful back then, but it still holds up to what I would say a AAA game should look like this year. It's on the same par with things like Star Wars Battlefront and everything in terms of graphics. Obviously not as well done, but it is a much bigger world, so I applaud them for that. The sound design, you don't really need directional sound design, but it does help in knowing where things are, and the sound design's really good. Like the far away gun shots and everything, when you're running past the Dark Zone and everything, that sounds amazing. The bullets whizzing past your head, while not realistic, it still sounds amazing, the sound that they give you. The gunshots, some of them do sound a bit hollow, but that's not really a massive issue in the overall sound category. The only thing that I would say is I have had a few sound bugs and everything where the people haven't been talking, so I've had to restart my client and everything, but other than that there's no really big bugs or issues with the sound. The overall world, it does seem a lot better and a lot fleshed out than it was in the beta. There's a lot more roaming AI and everything, and they do generally seem to be in bigger packs or a bit harder on the level side, depending on which one you are. If you're in with 4 other people in that world, you know, you're running around as a team, then obviously there's going to be a lot of people in one group, right? And they're also going to be slightly higher level depending on what the level of the people are as well. So the world does seem to be a lot more fleshed out. Obviously the world that we've got is bigger as well, it's a lot bigger. The world size is actually quite spectacular, and for the DLCs and everything where they're going to expand that, I'm quite excited for that. The Dark Zone is a lot bigger than I thought it would be, and it feels a lot bigger than I thought it would, because there's not really that many people at the moment in the Dark Zone. Whether it's just because not everyone's level 30 yet or I don't know, or whether there aren't that many people who are actually bothering to play the Dark Zone. But I haven't run into that many people, and I've only managed to find one rogue agent that I could kill. Other than that, I've not really seen any rogue agents. I've seen one far from the distance which I couldn't kill because that was only on the minimap when I saw him. So yeah, the Dark Zone, it's more well done than it was in the beta. Obviously there are still a few issues where I am getting very not reluctant to play the Dark Zone, but it's very difficult to try and carry on when you have to be level 30 to be able to buy any gear from any of the checkpoints or anything like that. And then obviously from the ones inside the Dark Zone, you've got to be level 50 in the Dark Zone to be able to purchase stuff from that. While yes, the stuff that's inside the Dark Zone is very high-end gear, you know, it's all yellows and everything, it's all craftable items, all weapons and armour and all that kind of stuff. It is quite high-end stuff that you get from the safe houses and everything inside the Dark Zone. But the fact that you have to be level 15 in the Dark Zone to be able to at least purchase anything, it's going too far from what it was in the beta, where you could at least buy things from the Dark Zone traders. Whether they just knocked that down because obviously you couldn't get to the higher levels and everything like that, I don't know. But it does seem to be quite a big push from being level 30 in the base game to then going to the Dark Zone, being level 4 or whatever as soon as you enter the Dark Zone, and then having to get up to at least level 30 before you can get anything using the Dark Zone credits. So with the single player, or at least story mode bit, and the Dark Zone bit all rolled into one, with the package of the free DLC that's coming as well with the patch, the game for me is an extremely good game. It does have a few bugs and glitches and everything which I've had, but they've never been game breaking where I've not wanted to go back to the game. There's nothing that's making me stop wanting to play the Division at the moment. The end game, I think, has enough content at the moment to keep it going until the free DLC comes out with the update. And obviously the update's going to bring out trading and everything between players, which in my mind should have been in the beginning, but that's not really a big issue because they're bringing it in soon anyway. And there's not really anything that you can or can't get that other people can't get or whatever. So that's not really a big issue. So for me, The Division's getting a big thumbs up because I'm really enjoying playing it like right now, and I'm actually going to go and play some more as soon as I finish recording and editing this. So this was my just over 5 minutes review for The Division. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then obviously leave a like and a comment and all that kind of stuff. If you don't, then leave a dislike and tell us why. Watch some other reviews as well that other people have done on this channel. I'm going to be doing some more as well. I've also done an earlier one on Verdun, which I'm not sure whether it's on or not yet. So yeah, there are a lot of other people who are doing stuff like this as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Cheers!